Hello friends, today's topic is thermite welding in railway. Like welding, it is used to join two material having similar or dissimilar properties. In railway, the main use of this welding is to join two ends of a rail, which usually done in field joints, because in field this is not possible to do high electrical welding. It is very easy and convenient way to do welding in field using thermite weld mixture. Before going to the description of welding, I show you the chemical reaction which takes place in thermite welding. The arrangement of thermite welding is like that. This section here it is shown is a rail joint where we fix a mold, and above mold there is a crucible in which we place the thermite mixture. What is thermite mixture? Actually, it is a mixture containing iron oxide and aluminum mixture, and which on exothermic reaction generate iron, which is used to do welding, and aluminum oxide. This is a chemical reaction which is taking place during welding. The weld temperature during this process goes up to 2500 degrees Celsius, and this temperature achieved within 15 to 30 seconds. So it's a exothermic reaction. We'll see a video and I will explain every bit of it by pausing the video in between, which will help you to clearly understand what is happening over there. Uh, this is one of the field video I have taken from our internet, and it's easy to understand from this video. Let's start. Uh, first step is to align the two rail joints. This is the rail 1, this is rail 2. Before starting welding, this nearest 5 sleepers 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. This 5 sleeper clips has been removed to do the alignment, so rail can be moved easily. There are two types of alignment. One is vertical alignment and the other is lateral alignment. Usually this is done with the help of meter gauge. I show you the meter gauge here. There is a limit of tolerance. On vertical side, there is a tolerance limit of 2 to 2.4 mm, and on the lateral side, it is plus 0.5 mm. If you want to see in the sketch, I'll show you. This is the vertical tolerance which we measure with the help of a straight gauge. We usually call it meter gauge because of its length. It is a 1 meter length scale. This lateral, this is a lateral alignment, which on the bow side we can go up to 0.5 mm. Back to the video. After alignment, uh, once the alignment is final, we go for fixing the mold. You can see clearly they are fixing the mold with the help of clamp. Please note the surface of rail end should be clean so that welding can take place in a better manner. And after fixing the mold, this is a clamp for holding the mold. All the joints of mold has been sealed using a mixture of sand and water, which is come along with the kit. The person carrying this thermal scanner in hand, This is used to measure the temperature of joint and preheating. We'll see when it is to be used. Once the mold is fixed, we go for preheating. Preheating is done with the help of a portable compressor and firing arrangement. Usually we use petrol and air mixture for heating the this weld joint. The preheating has been started and it will take 10 to 15 minutes to attain a temperature of 600 degrees Celsius. See, they are measuring a temperature. Once it comes 600 degree, we will stop preheating. Now preheating has been stopped. Now you observe this bucket. It's a crucible, which is a single use crucible in which we have already filled the thermite mixture. Now we are placing it on the mold. It's called single shot crucible. It can be used on once only. Once it is placed and fired, during this process, which we have explained, the temperature raised up to 2500 degrees Celsius. When that temperature achieved, there is a bottom. It is automatically discharge the metal into the joint. You can see excess metal or aluminum oxide come from the top towards the side of rail. Allow it to cool down for 10 to 15 minutes. After that, this hot joint is being cut from the top with the help of hydraulic cutter. This is a hydraulic cutter. We are placing it. Opening the mold. This is a hydraulic cutter placed over it, and it is cutting of cutting of weld joint with the help of hydraulic cutter. It's done. Now the extra metal and this extra mold will be cut with the help of chisel. This we are doing in the hot stage because once it is cooled down, it is very difficult to cut it. So we cut the major material during the hot stage, and once it is cooled down to atmospheric temperature, and we go for grinding. Grinding is required to maintain the surface smoothness for the movement of rail engine or rail vehicle. The inside face and the top face has to be ground to zero finish. This is the final inspection. The tolerance is 0.5 mm for lateral side and 1 to 1.5 mm for top. Once it is cleared from the inspector, it is allowed to run train engine or railway vehicle over it. Thank you. And just some key points which to be taken care. No thermite welding joint should be located closer than 4 meters in any railway track. This is the minimum distance between the two joints of rail belt. So normally the rail length comes in 13 meter, and if there is a multiple joint, we try to avoid any joint closer than 4 meter. If it is coming closer, we need to replace the rail portion of that area and place a new rail of having higher length. This already key points I have mentioned here. This preliminary work, this at least 5 sleepers should be loose for alignment. Rail should be clearly clean with the help of kerosene to avoid any dust or grease on the rail face. This main point which we have not discussed in video is the gap between the two railways should be 25 mm. There is a tolerance of 1 mm plus minus. So it means the gap between two rails can vary from 24 to 26 mm for 50 to 60 kg and 90 and 75 R rail joints, which is usually done in Indian Railway. Now mainly the 60 kg rail is we are using, so it will remain same. Hope it is clear. If you have any query or doubt, you can drop a message on the link or the below the video. So we'll clear it in the coming video, or we'll try to clear any other query you have related to railway. You can post your question here. We will try to clear your doubts in the next videos. Hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for your viewing this. See you in the next video.